Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Red Riot Games YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be playing in round 4 of the JGB Invitational Championships. I am 2-1 in the tournament. If you don't know how the structure of the tournament works, then round 1 should already be round 3 should already be posted somewhere. I had round 1 and 2 bye. So you can check that out. I'd recommend watching that first. It's a really good game, playing my Mewtwo Welder deck against Eternatus VMAX. That was my loss, but 2 very close, very good games. So I'd recommend watching that first. And this round, it looks like we're going up against Dario Valenzuela, another player who qualified for this event through the regular season, rather than one of our pro players. And he's playing ADP-zation. He's been very successful in online events. I think he plays a lot of ADP-zation. His Mawile GX hitting the Zigzagoon could actually be pretty big here, since I was not able to get the ping on the ADP. If he has a big charm, I won't be able to one-shot it with my Charizard GX's Flare Blitz GX attack. My hand's actually also not that great. It'll really just come down to whether or not I can hit the Welder off this Pokegear. If I can hit the Welder, I'm in a really good spot. And I do have a little bit more time if he misses the Altered Creation. As long as I Flare Blitz GX him after he uses Altered Creation, like the turn after, then I am in the lead on the prize race. The important thing is just that he does not get Ultimate Ray off, really. So it's really digging, maybe trying to get that turn 1 Altered Creation GX. It's probably going to be pretty difficult for him here, because I think he's already down, yeah, he's down 2 Energy Switch already, which is going to be a key component in hitting that turn 1 Altered Creation. Quick Ball searches the Dene GX, I think? Oh, also Arceus and Dialga and Palkia GX. Turbo Patch, that's a miss, so he's still going to need the Saucer, plus the Energy Switch. Probably plays 4 Energy Switch. Energy Spinner, he's going second, this can search up to 3. We'll see if he takes them all. I'm not sure if he already played a supporter yet, I feel like he did. Unless he did Day change the way 2 Professor's Research. See if I can see in the log. Yeah. Looks like he probably did, because he's just sitting in Trumpet Sword here. Which means it is my turn. Let's see if we can hit a Welder off this Pokegear. Nice, so we got the Welder. So, depending on how good our draw is off of this Welder for 3, we may even be able to get the turn 2 Altered Creation GX. But no, our draws were not very good at all off of that Welder for 3. And we're just going to attach this Mewtwo and Mew GX and pass. Hopefully maybe either we get Marnied or we just top deck into something a little bit better. With our opponent's very large hand size, it's actually a decent chance that we get Marnied here. But he might just go for the Altered Creation, and that's it. If he goes for the Altered Creation, then I think I just have to put this Big Charm on my active Eldegoss. That way he cannot Ultimate Ray it for 3 prizes. He's already down 2 Zacian, which is interesting. If I can knock out this benched one, he might not even have a 4th one to attack with. I don't know how many Zacian he's playing, but I mean, the fact that he discarded 2 means he probably does play a 4th, but I feel like ADP Zacian typically only plays 3, sometimes it plays 4, so it's always that chance. Ooh, and another dead card off the top of the deck, so we're just gonna have to attach Big Charm and pass. This is not looking good here. We had sort of a slow start on our last series as well. This is a very good matchup, so even if this has to go to games 2 and 3, I still feel okay. He cannot one-shot my Eldegoss right now, which is very good. If he doesn't play Vitality Band or Zigzagoon, he also won't be able to one-shot my Mewtwo with his Zacian V, which is huge. I really need to top deck right here, though. Him hitting into the Mewtwo doesn't really matter. It'll. I feel like if I don't get the top deck into something here, then I'm gonna lose anyways, basically. So I don't really care about what he pulls up here. It's just about, can I get the knockout this turn? Can I draw out of this sort of dead hand? I have 4 Quick Ball, 4 Cherish Ball, 2 Marnie, 3 Pokegear, but all I get is a Fire Energy, so nope. That's probably just going to be a loss at this point. I'll just switch into the Zigzagoon and pass. I could have went into the Keldeo GX, maybe, forced him to attack with this Zacian V. But that doesn't seem like it would help that much, because then he gets to take 3 prizes on the Keldeo. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to concede here, save my time. Like I said, I think this is a very good matchup for me, so I'm not too upset about it. My draws were obviously really bad, which is unfortunate, but it's not over. You can still take these next 2 games. We just need some better draws. Okay, I won the coin flip. I'm going to opt to go first again. Okay, that would actually be a really good hand if I had a basic Pokemon. But no such luck. We'll see if we can get a good hand still. Okay, this is actually a really good hand. As long as I can get... I need Welder off this Pokegear. If I can get that, then this is a really good hand. I'm not going to Pokegear this turn, obviously, because there's just no reason, but... I think I'll Aurora Energy, discarding the Switch, and then I'll just pass. So yeah, this is a very good hand. If he gets a Terminal Altered Creation, I'm still fine. If he doesn't, then I'm really fine. Okay, the Viridian's actually good, because that means even if I don't hit Welder here, I have a pretty good chance of getting the Welder for 2 energy still off of my Dedenne GX. If he doesn't get a turn 1 altered, I'm happy to just knock out this Crobat and take a 2-prize lead before he even uses Altered Creation, but we'll see. Looks like Viridian getting rid of that water probably means he has another Water Energy in hand. Oh, no, looks like he might just be... Yeah, okay, he's trying to get the Water Energy into play off the Turbo Patch. Interesting. Interesting that he opted to do that. Oh, it looks like he got the turn 1 altered, actually. So I guess that's why he opted to do that. I mean, he could have just done that with the Metal Energy as well, though. Okay, he did have another Water in hand, though. So as long as he has a switching card, he will get the turn 1 Altered Creation, which is going to put the pressure on me to hit this turn 1 Flare Blitz, or turn 2 Flare Blitz GX. Mawile is going to hit nothing. So I'm happy to see him bench that Mawile. Okay, so he's losing Great Catcher, Tool Scrapper, and a Metal Saucer on that Dedenne GX just to dig for the switching card, which I mean is justified, but it's great for me. If he doesn't hit the switching card, he has just lost a lot of resources trying to find it. Okay, Cherish Ball for another RCCO Palkia, just thinning his deck. I don't really like that play. I'd rather him keep the Cherish Ball in deck in case I Marnie him. And he missed the switching card, so that's huge. Yeah, that's so big. Let's Pokegear. We hit the Welder, oh my god. This is a much better game than we've had so far this entire tournament. He misses the switching card for the turn 1 Altered Creation, and we are going to be able to just get a quick knockout on this Crobat V with our Flare Blitz GX. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to attach there, Quick Ball away this Reshiram and Charizard GX, and then I will take a Crobat V if I have one. Nope. So I'm going to take the Dedenne GX. I'm not going to use it yet, but I will bench that Mewtwo, attach the Big Charm, and Flare Strike for the knockout. And now, when he does Altered Creation, I can just use my Flare Blitz GX to go ahead and take the knockout. And even if he puts a Big Charm on his ADP, I can dig for that Zigzagoon to do the last damage counter that I need to one-shot it with Flare Blitz GX still. So we are in a fantastic spot here. It's going to be difficult, very difficult for our opponent to come back in this situation. and the Crobat V is actually, and the Aurora Energy are both pretty good hits off the prizes. So I'm kind of just looking at making sure I don't draw too poorly on game 2 at this point, because we're in a very commanding position so far for game 3, because we're in a very commanding position in game 2. So our opponent looks like he's just going for the Altercation. Makes sense, but of course he is just going to get Flareless GX, and I'm sure he knows that. I don't even know, if he doesn't put the Big Charm on this, I don't even know if I want to play the Crobat or Dedenne GX. Because then it maps out his prizes for him. Right now he needs to go through 2 Mewtwo GX, which is going to be very difficult for him. So I might honestly just attach the Aurora Energy, discarding hopefully my top deck if it's something, it's like maybe a Vileplume GX or any GX really. If I can discard that with the Aurora Energy, and then just Flare Blitz GX, that's probably what I'll do. Oh, looks like he's going to Marnie me. My hand is really good, so that's good on his part. Oh, but he Marnies me into my own Marnie, which is going to be great in combination with this Flare Blitz GX knockout. Let's use Viridian Forest to discard the Vileplume GX. And you know what? Actually, I said Marnie would be great here, but I think I'm just going to take the time, power this up, just in case he gets the Tool Scrapper plus Zigzagoon or Vitality Band to knock out my Mewtwo GX. And then he did not find the Big Charm right. Nope. So Flare Blitz GX, that is the knockout. Puts me down to 1 prize. He's probably going to be looking to either Reset Stamp me if he plays it, or Marnie me here. But no, he's just going to concede. He sees the writing on the wall. And we'll go into game 3. So my opponent will get to choose whether or not he wants to go first or second in game 3. Okay, so he wants to go first. Makes sense. I won the coin flip, so I have to choose to go second. That way he can go first, like he asked. Eldegoss start is not good. This hand's not too bad, honestly, because I have the Quick Ball at least for Dedenne GX, but now I can top deck something like a Welder, that'd be fantastic. Honestly, this might even just be like a Crobat hand instead of Dedenne GX, just because I already have the 2 fire for Welder. But of course, Crobat, if I go for Crobat, I risk not drawing into any follow-up draw cards and having kind of nothing. So he's just attaching using Intrepid Sword. Very fair play from my opponent. It's going to be very important for me to make sure that I can get an energy onto a Mewtwo GX this turn. That's the most important thing here. So I think I'm just going to go for the Dedenne GX. Well, I can play Reset Stamp, Big Charm, and Crobat for 3. That seems too risky. I think I'm just going to go for the Dedenne GX. I'm going to put the Big Charm on Eldegoss, and I don't think that I want to Reset Stamp him here, so I will just Day-Day Change. Ooh, this is a very awkward draw here. Let's hope I can get a Marnie. That's what I want here. Nice. I got the Marnie, so hopefully this can put me into a Mewtwo GX and an Energy. Nice, so I got the Mewtwo GX and Energy, but I don't know the follow-up for next turn, so that's very scary. I'm going to have to rely on my top deck here. I don't really have another choice. I have to go for that turn 2 Flare Blitz GX. On the bright side, I do also have the Vileplume GX in discard, so that is a play that I can make. Now, we'll see, maybe my opponent draws poorly off of my own Marnie, or he has to Marnie himself. That would be fantastic. Looks like he's going to Energy Spinner for that Metal Energy. Get that onto the ADP to use Altercation GX. This could be a quick loss for me, though, if this hand doesn't pan out. Because my Marnie did not do me justice, really. Another reason why Research might have been better. I probably should have put the Big Charm on this Dedenne GX, actually, so that he can't Ultimate Ray it for the knockout. So that was my bad. Instead of Marnieing it to the bottom of my deck. Because I don't think that he plays Vitality Band or Zigzagoon, so there's no need to have it on my Mewtwo GX. He's going for quick ball. Maybe he's grabbing like a Crobat. Maybe he's not done digging for this turn yet. Okay, he's grabbing Mawile GX, so he's gonna snipe out my hand. He sees that I just have Boss's Orders and Fire Energy. He's got to be liking that. Crobat for 5. That means because he got to see my hand with that Mawile GX, I am sure that he will not be using... ooh, the Tool Scrapper. That really hurts, because that means that he can now knock out my Eldegoss next turn with Ultimate Ray, and then he'll only need to knock out a Dedenne GX per game with that Zacian V. So this is looking like it's probably a loss for me again. That's really rough. Yeah, would have maybe in hindsight swapped those Marnies for Professor's Research, but we hit the Quick Ball, so that's huge. We can Quick Ball away this Boss's Orders, grab the Crobat V to draw 6. Let's go ahead and throw that Fire Energy on the Mewtwo and Mew GX, and man, if we can hit here. Okay, we got Welder. Now we just need a switching card. Can we find it? Not yet. I still can Quick Ball away the Pokegear for another Dedenne GX if it's in the deck. It is not, which means I cannot win this game, basically. Yeah, that sucks, but that is what it is. We do not have a switching card, so we cannot really win. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. As long as he has the energy, this turn and then a Boss's Orders next turn, we will lose this game. Sucks that we couldn't find the switch there. We did have 3 left in deck, but the Dedenne GX was prized, so we couldn't dig anymore. I'm sure if we had been able to dig with the Dedenne GX, we would have found one of those 3 switch. But sometimes you just don't hit, and that's Pokemon. Been sort of a theme in these series. Maybe my deck needs a little bit of revisions to make it a little bit more consistent. But yeah, the draws have definitely hurt me. All 5 of these games now. Last game my draws were really good, but the other 4 games the draws were very bad. He's gonna Ultimate Ray onto this Zacian, take 3 prizes. What I'm really gonna want here is to use I really need to use Reset Stamp, or maybe a Marnie Now. Marnie Now would be good, but that's kind of a dream. Oh, we top decked the Marnie, so actually, there might still be a world. Let's just Aurora Energy, discarding this Keldeo GX, and then I will go ahead and use the Marnie. And then we can Flare Blitz GX this ADP, so it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Flare Blitz GX for knockout. All he needs is the Boss's Orders, though, and a lot of times these ADP Zacian decks these days are playing a full 4 Boss's Orders, so it's looking very, very bad for us. I think he's down a Crobat and a Dedenne GX, or no, he's not even down a Dedenne GX, and he has 2 Quick Ball and 2 Cherish Ball left, so this is probably game. Our opponent's probably just going to find a Boss's Orders or a Great Catcher, bring up that Dedenne GX, and knock it out with Zacian for 3 prizes and the game. I'm going to give my opponent the well played. We have to kind of cross our fingers here that our opponent drew kind of dead off this Marnie. Finds a Metal Energy under this Mawile GX. So that means if he does miss, he can hit me for 100 with the Mawile GX on the active. Oh, looks like he's going for the Zacian V. Oh, he's just using Brave Blade. Interesting. So I guess he did not have the knockout, actually. But, of course, with this Mawile GX, we still kind of just lose. I'm going to Quick Ball away the Pokegear. Take maybe Reshiram and Charizard GX. Maybe Rhyperior V. I think it's going to have to be Reshiram and Charizard GX. I could go for Mewtwo and hit this Zacian for 180. That might be the play, actually. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go Mewtwo. Let's reinforce discarding one of these switch. Take a Fire Energy. Welder the Fire Energy onto my Mewtwo and Mew GX. Draw 3. Let's play the Giant Hearth. Aurora Energy, discarding this Reshiram Charizard GX. And then I will switch into my Mewtwo and Mew GX. I'm kind of scared of a Zigzagoon coming down, so I kind of want to dig for the big charm. But he probably doesn't play Zigzagoon. 2 Welder in my discard pile. I think I might be okay to just go for the Data Chain to dig for the Zigzagoon here, and maybe even maybe a Reset Stamp as well. I don't think I'd play the Reset Stamp, because I wouldn't really do anything last turn, though. Okay, there's the Big Charm, so let's just Big Charm that guy. And let's Giant Hearth away this Naganadel GX. We did hit the Welder off the Data Chain, which is pretty lucky, because that was my last one. And then I will just Massive Bloom for 180 damage. We'll see if my opponent top decks out of this sort of dead hand that I managed to Marnie him into. Otherwise, we might even see something like... well, right now he's doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 with that Mawile. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 160 with this Mawile GX onto my Mewtwo, which is very scary. Because that means he is two-shotting it pretty cleanly. I don't know how many Metal Saucers... Oh, he's got all of his Metal Saucers and all of his Turbo Patch left, so that's very scary. I think if I were him, I'd probably just even retreat into that Mawile GX and knock me, or hit me with that, and then he can try to finish me off with Zacian next turn. But we'll see what he goes for. If he passes, that puts us in a really good spot. Okay, no, he's got the switch. He's gonna switch and Brave Blade me again. Man, this is not good. I can't even attack with Rhyperior V this time. That is definitely the nail in the coffin. I don't even think I have an attacker that I can use now that can survive a hit from this Mawile GX. Wow. So basically my play here is going to be I have to Venom Shot this Mawile GX and hope that he doesn't have another way to attack next turn with like another switch. My Reset Stamp is already down. I'm down 2 Marnie. Oh, looks like he's going for the Mawile GX attack. Makes it even harder for me. Wow, yeah. Let's Giant Hearth away this Rhyperior V. I won't be able to use it this game. I do have another Mewtwo and Mew in GX in deck, but I don't have any way to search that out. Huh. I think I have the boss's orders up to Zacian. Attach the Fire Energy here. Let's retreat into the other Mewtwo. And then I will go ahead and Venom Shot this Zacian V for the knockout. And the next turn, if he doesn't have way out of the active, I can just attach to this Mewtwo and Venom Shot the Mawile GX for game. This is either going to be I win here or I lose here. Yep, he's got the switch, so that's game. Very unfortunate. Managed to take it to game 3 at least, but yeah, we just could not get set up quick enough. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and make sure to check out the Red Riot Games store, and to like and subscribe.